Good morning, Tom with today's Business Funding and Credit. I'm going to talk about one thing today, and that's value proposition. What the definition is that is put up by Wikipedia, and I'm going to break that down a little bit to what I really think it is. Anyway, let me give you their definition. A value proposition is a promise of value to be delivered and acknowledged, and a belief that from the customer that the value will be delivered and experienced. A value proposition can apply to an entire organization, parts thereof, or a customer accounts of products or services. Okay, I think it's a little bigger than that. Here's kind of my definition. For what I'm paying for, what am I getting? Is it worth the price of what I'm paying for it? Does it make logical sense? In other words, I'm not having somebody tell me they're going to make gold bricks out of gold paint. And finally, what is my risk? What happens if I spend the money and it doesn't do what I was promised it was going to do? So let's see how today's Business Funding and Credit, let's look at my value proposition and see if you agree with me. If you don't, please put in in the comments what you disagree with. Let's figure it out. What we do for our customers is this. We walk them through and get done for them, and get done for them building a business credit profile based entirely on the EIN of the corporation, not the Social Security number of its owners. What that means is this. We make sure through the 20 points of credibility and fundability that all lenders and banks look at is taken care of, that you are completely legitimate when they look at your company. It's going to be defined as a real company. We get you into the business credit bureaus. We make sure you're recognized there so that when you're using that credit we're going to help you get, it's showing up and building a positive profile for you. Now, we do this as well. We have a money-back guarantee, and not some guarantee written by some high-priced lawyer that's a double speak and you don't really understand what it says. What it says is this. If we don't do what we promise to do, we give you your money back. It's that simple. And what we promise to do is get you a minimum of $50,000 in business credit, which ultimately leads to having the doors open to whatever type of financing your company needs to grow and expand. Here's how this works. My plan for 6 years of building business credit and having access to lenders that will help you with any type of financing you need to grow your company is 78 cents a day. It's less than 6% of what it is we're getting done for you. So let's go back to my definition. Does what we're doing make sense to help your business? Is what we're promising beneficial to you? Is it worth more than we're charging for you? And finally, what is my risk in doing this? Well, the risk is this. You have none. If what we say we're going to do doesn't get done, you get your investment back. There is nothing in business that is free, unfortunately. Ideas are about it. When it comes to doing something that is going to positively impact your bottom line, there's usually a fee involved. Now, I'm not here to try to sell you more than what you want. If you speak to customers of mine, you'll find that if there is a real interest and somebody understands what this does and how important it is for them, we find a way to get it done. I have lenders that will help you. They'll give you a loan for it. I will finance you myself. There are people that have started with me, companies that have started with me for almost no money to get going. That's how important I feel this is to every company's bottom line. So when we're talking about a value proposition, here's what I'm suggesting to you. When you're looking at something, whether it's my program or anybody else's program, does it make sense? Will it help your bottom line? What is your risk factor? If you can answer positively to all those things, then you're probably looking at the right thing. I'm Tom with today's Business Funding and Credit. We'll talk soon. Thanks.